Hello, lovely Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly tarot check-in. This is for whenever you come across this video. Try to have an open mind for the messages that are brought out here. It could resonate with you, it could not. Try to watch your other signs as well, so always make sure you watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. If you want a private reading, you can contact me in the email down in the description below. Alright, Scorpios, what's coming up for you this week? Healer of the Ages. So you are healing from something here. You could be healing your heart. For some, this could be physical healing, kind of coming out of a sickness. For others, this could be you being a healer. You know, you don't always have to be a doctor to be a healer. You can for instance, kind of give advice to people. You can be there to listen to people, give them some kind of support by just being there, by giving them your presence and your energy. You could give them some kind of tips concerning herbs and natural healing methods, something like that. Could be for some of you. You could heal by touching people, doing Reiki or some other stuff. You know, there could be many things, but this is a lot of healing energy. And yeah, it could be on any level. Alright. Now I wanted to get another card for you as a general energy. Sorry guys, it's Monday morning, I'm not quite awake yet. Scorpio, let's get 3 shuffles here for you. What kind of energy is with you this week? What's supporting you? Okay, Scorpio, what's going on with you? Okay, you have the 7 of Earth and the 10 of Air, so you could be a bit in your head, having a lot of options. And it just feels like you are kind of considering something, considering if you have, you could be thinking about something you have invested time and energy into, and you kind of, I don't know, you could be wanting to close out an old cycle here with the 10 of Air, or you're just kind of thinking whether it's good for you to invest in something any further. It's kind of you are up in your head with your energy, thinking a bit too much. This is kind of you thinking about something new, kind of wanting to end something old, being ready for something new to happen in your life. It's kind of you're looking towards something new, a new passion, and it has to do with you making a decision towards something new in your life. Okay, so the King of Swords is your main energy, Scorpio, at the moment. This is you getting a lot of clarity, you kind of being strong and very mature, speaking your truth. The King of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign here, with a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, and this could very well be your energy as well. So this could be you just coming into your truth, getting clear about what you want, maybe cutting out something old where you have invested your time in. So this could be on a physical level, this could be on a soul level. Maybe you are coming to a conclusion, to your own kind of truth and to your own kind of maturity to cut out old ways of thinking. You know, overthinking, getting worried about stuff, something like that. You're kind of getting into your own truth here. What's crossing you is the 4 of Wands. It has to do with stability. It could have to do with marriage, with a soulmate. It definitely has to do with the way you perceive stability and what gives you a lot of joy here. So you're coming towards a clarity, a clear vision of what gives you a lot of joy, and this could have to do with healing something old and making a decision towards something new. Okay, what's going on in your desires, in your subconscious? What's going on with Scorpio? The World, yeah, you want to end out something old. I'm getting that strongly here with the 10 and with the World, ending an old chapter. Okay, what has happened in your recent past that's important now? Cards are flying out for you guys. 2 of Wands, yeah, you kind of it feels like you have been having that on your mind for quite a while, feeling not very happy in a situation. And the situation can be healed right now. You're kind of thinking about taking a different route, and it feels like you have been pondering about that for quite a while, but you have not dared to take the step. But it feels like you're coming into more and more clarity towards what you want and towards making that decision. You will see what's going on in your head. Why are you thinking so much? Are you letting go of worries? Look at that. That's a good card to get in the reverse. Nine of Swords is you kind of stressing out or having stressed out about something, trying to think whether this decision will work out for you, but you're letting go of that kind of worrying. It's coming towards you in the near future. The Emperor, love that energy. So either you could be dealing with an Aries, but this is probably your energy, Scorpio, that you're stepping into. You kind of taking your power back, kind of deciding on what you want in your life, what's good for you, what brings you stability and happiness. All right, what do you need to know, Scorpio? What's important in that respect? Do we have the Magician in the reverse? So anything that you might want to manifest right now, it might not come to fruition quite yet. It just feels like there are some delays at the moment. So there could be some healing that needs to occur before you manifest something new. Because, you know, the universe flows, and if we send out desires and wishes to the universe, it will bring us to us, but only if we don't have some kind of resistance. And that kind of resistance can be very subconscious. It could be some old belief systems like you are not worthy and this can never happen and this is not for me and things like that don't probably happen like this and not for me, not at the moment, stuff like that. Just try to let that kind of thinking go. And yeah, you will reclaim your power here. And even if things are not kind of manifesting quite yet, I feel that you are on the right path here, trying to deal with suppressed emotions and healing that. What's in your external influences, Scorpio? Look how the cards fly out today. 10 of Pentacles, again the 10. So the 10 talks about closing something out. 10 of Air, 10 of Pentacles, and the World. So you have the closing of an old chapter. And the 10 of Pentacles is stability, security, happy family life. This is wealth and abundance, not only in the physical, you know, that feeling of security and stability that you want. So you are kind of totally striving for that. You have made your decision towards that. I'm getting that strongly. You know what you want in your life. Okay, what's your advice now, Scorpio? Nope, not taking so many. What's the advice for Scorpio, please, in that situation? Stand tall and strong to make your dreams come true. Even if some other people are not really kind of in agreement with what you want, it might be a bit of a struggle for you, but this is you kind of fending off others and you kind of standing tall and strong. We have the 7 a lot in. The 7 talks about manifesting things. So if you want it, you gotta need to fight for it a little, I have the feeling. It's coming towards you in a potential outcome, so please keep in mind, nothing is set in stone. Cards just jump out like crazy for you. Going on, Scorpio? There's a lot of energy, there's a lot of things that want to come out for you. What's going on? No. And I'm not the best shuffler in the world, I have to admit that. What's going on in the outcome here for Scorpio? What's coming towards you? Probably. Alright, the Star reversed. So this feels like you don't have a lot of hope. And I'm getting the feeling with the Magician in the reverse as well. It feels like you can't see any signs of what you want to manifest quite yet, so you kind of are prone to giving up hope a bit too quickly. So that's why the 7 of Wands is here as well. You need to fight a little for that. I don't think that this is gonna be flowing to you freely, not like the Pisces reading that I just did, where there was a lot of karma coming in and the Wheel of Fortune. This is something you have to put some work into, I'm feeling. And with the Page of Wands, though, this is something positive. That is you kind of making the decision towards a new passion that you want to pursue. So this could be anything from love to work, whatever this is for you. You kind of moving into the direction of what gives you a lot of joy and passion here. And yeah, all you gotta do is have a little hope here. But I want to clarify. Okay, why is the King of Swords here for Scorpio? What are they getting clear about? It's the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Some of you might have self-worth issues, thinking they cannot achieve what they want, not believing in themselves. But I have the feeling with the King of Pentacles and with the Emperor, you are kind of overcoming this. You have the 10 so many times and the World, so you're closing out that chapter of not feeling good enough, not feeling like you can do it. You're kind of taking your strength back here, taking your power back. Why is the Four of Wands here for Scorpio? Five of Cups reversed and the Strength. So you kind of let something old go, a kind of a belief, a kind of emotions that were detrimental to you. This is sadness, grief, loss, something that hasn't worked out for you. And strength. So you're finding the strength to go after your happiness, to let go of sadness, to let go of a lack mentality, being focused on what's not there quite yet. A lot of strong energy coming here through here in this reading for you guys. Why is the World here? What do you want to close out? The Tower reversed. So it's kind of you getting an epiphany, you kind of knowing what you want to close out here. I mean, it can be many things for many people out there, so I'm not gonna go into detail here what this could be. It's just you getting clarity, you kind of being shaken up in some emotional way about what you want to achieve here, what you want to go after, and what you want to close out in your life. So try to trust your intuition here. Why is the Two of Wands here for Scorpio in the past? Two of Wands for Scorpio. King of Swords, again this kind of clarity about what you want, but not taking the step, not making the decision. I feel that you have had something in mind for quite a while and you were not daring it because you didn't have the strength to go for it. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Scorpio reversed? I'm diving for the cards. Alright. Okay, Nine of Swords reversed for Scorpio. Clarify the Nine of Swords reversed here, please, for Scorpio. Not so many. Come on, guys. One card, please. Nine of Swords for Scorpio. Okay, thank you. We have the King of Wands. This is you stepping into your power. Definitely letting that old belief system go for some of you. So if you have felt like you are not good enough, you can't do it, have had a bit of lack of confidence, you're kind of letting that go, because the King of Wands is someone who is very confident, who makes things work, who goes after his or her passion, and who is a good role model too. So there's a lot of maturity in this card. You kind of stepping up your game, stepping into a true emperor power. And the emperor is not only someone who pushes his way through to make things happen for himself, you know, he cares about others as well. He is that kind of caregiver. He's a ruler, but not very authoritative, not over authoritative, but he cares about people. You know, that's a very mature energy with the king and with the emperor. This is looking out for other people while you have your own interest in mind as well. So I'm not getting a sense of you want to make it happen for you at all costs and kind of moving over people to get where you want. No, totally not. It kind of feels like you're getting a lot of strength coming from your soul here, healing what kind of has left you hurting in the past and moving on from that. So why is the Emperor here for Scorpio, please? The Hanged Man reverse, yeah, you're kind of changing your view here. The Hanged Man reverse is you coming out of being stuck, you kind of changing your perception, and look at that halo here, kind of getting an epiphany. It feels like you are getting some truth and clarity, especially with the King of Swords here in the reverse. And we have the King of Swords, we have the King of Swords out twice, and we have the King of Wands, and we have the Emperor, so a lot of strength and a lot of maturity, and the world talks about maturing and graduating as well. These cards fell out as well, the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So what you're changing up here, what you're changing your perspective is about, is the kind of feeling left out in the cold, a kind of a lack mentality, a kind of feeling of not having enough. And yeah, you totally focus on your 10 of Pentacles, on your happiness. That's where you want to go. You want stability in a family situation. You want a lot of abundance. You want money. You want the good job that you always wanted. You want to have happy family life. You want to have it all. And that's perfect. I like that energy. And you're stepping into the power to get that. But why is the Magician here reversed, please, for Scorpio? Why is the Magician here for Scorpio in the reverse? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you kind of have to step into your confidence first to make things happen. Hi, Moon. Hi. Can you get down here, though, little things? Ah, baby. Yeah, you kind of taking your power back will bring you closer to your 10 of Pentacles. It's kind of you knowing your worth, getting grounded, and doing everything that is good for you without trampling over other people, of course, but kind of being focused on your own well-being instead of trying to make it right for everyone else. So why is the 10 of Pentacles here for you guys? 10 of Swords reversed, 4 of Wands reversed. So you're kind of letting go of something old, something that felt kind of hurtful. Someone who might have hurt you, someone who might have betrayed you. It could have to do with a love relationship. With the 4 of Wands, could be a marriage that has come to an end for some of you. Take it as it resonates. But it feels like you want that again. You want that kind of sense of happiness again. So whatever has happened here, you want stability. You want happy family life. You want a perfect partnership. You want a lot of money and wealth, just to give you a lot of security. It just feels like you need that kind of security by having someone in your life that gives you that kind of security. Why is the 7 of Wands here in the advice? Page of Pentacles reversed. Not making the same mistakes again. And yeah, standing tall and strong. I want to get one more clarifier, please, for Scorpio. 8 of Wands, moving forward. Moving forward from something old, from some kind of deception or betrayal. Moving old from that old version of yourself where you didn't think you can do it. Kind of moving forward, having your vision in mind. You know, we're coming from the 7 to the 8. So this is forward movement towards your passion here. Okay, don't forget to ground yourself though with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And what's your potential outcome here with the Star card reversed and the Page of Wands? Please clarify, why is this here? Okay. One more card, please, for the outcome here for Scorpio. Okay, we have the Chariot in reverse. So again, with the Star in reverse and the Chariot in reverse and the Magician in reverse, it feels like you could be prone to give up hope too quickly because things are not moving forward. So try to not lose your hope here. Keep fighting, move forward. That's your advice here. Don't let anything get in your way and always get grounded from time to time. I feel like you are very much up in your head with a lot of Swords energy here, but it's very important for you to get grounded and move forward step by step. Take slow steps towards your happiness. It might not happen overnight, like change usually isn't happening so quickly, but I feel that you can do it because we have the Page of Wands in the upright, so you are kind of envisioning the future, and that's how you manifest things. Try to not focus on what's not there yet because you're creating more of what you're focused on. So try to be focused on your goals. And if you're up in your head, then try to be positive and focus on what you want to achieve here. All right, Scorpio, wish you all the best. Bye-bye.